Okay, and this was God do it. Number two, blessings everyone. You know what I mean. So what I'm saying is based on if Satan is accusing you or accusing me, and some satanic agent, some witch, some whatever. You know what I mean. Whoever it might be, I don't care, or visible or invisible being, okay, demon or non-demon or a person, whoever's saying whoop de whoop about me or you or whatever. Listen, you have a right. If Satan has access to the courts of heaven, and there is a such place, I don't, it doesn't matter if you don't believe or not. I'm telling you straight up, you might as well just listen, but you don't have to either. You know what I mean? I'm just telling you straight up, there's courts of heaven. It will only benefit you to listen or believe, especially if you want to do the right thing and you're seeking the Lord. Okay. So if Satan's saying I did this and that, Father, that's true. Okay, I did that. But you know what? I didn't plan for that, Father. I got manipulated. So these people over here that did this, for instance, like me, the people that came and took my shoe and all this and that and took it to some witch to try to bind me up and tell them I did this and all this. And, and those are stumbling blocks. They participated in some sin. They participated in whatever that Satan is saying that I did. They had a hand to play in that. God said, don't participate in another man's sin. That means avoid it. Let them struggle on their own, or you're right. Don't influence them to transgress the law. You know what I mean? Don't influence them to pretty much transgress against the Lord or any of that stuff. So we have a choice in this world, and every choice, there's good consequences and there's bad consequences. And what they want, and what Satan and whoever is using want to do, because nobody told, for instance, like me or you, nobody told them to go take it upon themselves to go try to be God and cast stones, like Jesus said I think the disciples, right? The lady saying they was talking about Jesus healing the Samaritan woman and all this and that. And Jesus pretty much drew a line in the sand and said, whichever one of you guys is without sin, cast the first stone. So I've had a lot of people cast stones at me saying I did this. Okay, but what hand did you play in that? Did you play a hand in that? Did you do any type of betrayal? Did you do anything? Did you help him, or did you, or because if you don't want to help, then just leave him alone. Other than that, no, they need to be held accountable too. Why? Who, Father? Satan, those demons that Satan sent me, whatever that devil was. You can see it, whatever, and this person right here that, what I'm saying, and whoop family member and whoop that, yeah, they need to be held accountable too. So whatever I might get, they need the same stuff, and maybe even more, because they chose not the Galatians 6:1-2. Christ said, bear one another's burdens. Otherwise, leave them alone so you can fulfill the law of Christ. So based on that disobedience, they got to take some judgment too, Satan. So in the name of Jesus, yeah, we're going to hold your ass accountable too, just like that.